Have you ever felt sad when something you really wanted didn't happen? That's how many Ravens fans are feeling right now. The team just lost a huge chance to have superstar Davante Adams on their roster. Imagine having an incredible player who can catch passes like it's easy and turn the team's offense into a scoring machine. With him, Lamar Jackson would have a new weapon to make amazing plays. But, unfortunately, that opportunity is gone as Adams went to the Jets to reunite with his friend Aaron Rodgers. Now, the burning question is, how will this impact the Ravens? Let's explore this big loss together and what it means for the team's future. Go Ravens! Have you ever imagined how incredible it would be if the Ravens had one of the best wide receivers in the NFL? Well, Davante Adams was the name that could transform the team's aerial attack, giving Lamar Jackson a powerful weapon for explosive passes. But with Adams going to the Jets, that opportunity is gone. Although it's a huge loss in terms of talent, the Ravens have always been a team that prefers to run the ball, so maybe this decision wasn't as impactful on how the team plays. Now think about it. Having a player like Adams would certainly change the dynamics of the offense, but the Ravens trust what they have. They seem comfortable with Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman as their main receivers. Even without a big name like Adams, the team is focused on its identity, an attack that revolves around Lamar and the running game. The feeling is that, while everyone knew Adams would be a great addition, he might not have been as essential for the team's success as many thought. What do you think? Even without Adams, can the team still make waves in the aerial game? The Ravens' confidence in the receivers already on the roster is strong, but this raises a question. Does this decision reflect complete faith in the current players, or are they missing out on a golden opportunity? This confidence in the current receivers leads us to wonder if the team truly needed Adams to be competitive. Can you imagine how exciting it is to see Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers reuniting again? They were an incredible duo on the Green Bay Packers, where they achieved many touchdowns and victories together. Now, with Adams joining the Jets, expectations are high. For fans, it's like watching a super team come together. They hope this chemistry between Adams and Rodgers can bring immediate results, helping the Jets turn the tide in a season that started full of challenges. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The Jets are going through a tough time, with 3 consecutive losses and a coaching change. The pressure is on. Still, having Adams back alongside Rodgers might be exactly what they need to get back on track. This reunion is more than just 2 players coming together. It's the hope that the story they wrote together will repeat itself and breathe new life into the Jets' offense. Now, the big question is, can this combination really change the Jets' fortune? If Adams and Rodgers manage to connect like before, they could become a force to be reckoned with in the AFC. For fans, this means the rivalry in the conference will heat up, especially with the Ravens, who now have to deal with an even stronger opponent. The Ravens have a clear and unique identity in American football. They are a team that loves to run the ball. With Lamar Jackson at the helm, the offense is structured around running plays, which means they don't necessarily need a star wide receiver like Davante Adams to succeed. Imagine a strong running team that doesn't rely on a Formula One driver. That's the essence of what the Ravens do. Even without a big name in the aerial attack, the Ravens trust the talent they have on the field. Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman may not have the same fame as Adams, but they have shown potential and are ready to shine. The Ravens believe that with their skills, they can make a significant contribution to the offense. It's like the team is building a solid house, where every brick counts and every player has a crucial role. The big question that arises is, will this strategy of relying on the running game and short receptions be enough to compete with teams that have a more explosive aerial attack? As the season progresses, this could be a test for the Ravens. They need to prove that their strong, focused identity can face any challenge, even without the presence of a big name on the roster. The team's future may depend on this approach and the ability of the receivers to stand out in crucial moments. The Ravens have a history of resilience and overcoming challenges, and this is reflected in the confidence they have in their current roster of receivers. Instead of seeking a big name like Davante Adams, the team seems focused on developing the potential of the players they already have. This choice shows that they believe in Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman's skills and that unity and teamwork may be more important than individual stars. The Ravens receivers have faced challenges, but that only makes them stronger. Every practice and every game are opportunities to grow and improve. They have been working hard to establish chemistry with Lamar Jackson, which is essential for the offense to function well. It's like in a school where students come together to study and help each other, ensuring everyone learns and excels. This team mentality could be the key to an effective and dynamic offense. But this raises a question. Is the confidence in the current receivers enough to lead the Ravens to important victories? As the season progresses, fans will closely watch whether this strategy works. The team's success could depend on its receivers' ability to become key players in games, proving that resilience and confidence are just as important as the search for big stars. Davante Adams' trade to the Jets certainly shook up the AFC landscape, bringing new excitement to the rivalry between teams. Now that Adams has joined Aaron Rodgers, the Jets become an even more feared opponent. For the Ravens, this means the competition will be fiercer, and they'll need to be at their best to face a team with such a powerful combination. It's like a superhero competition, where each team is seeking victory with their best weapons. With Adams' arrival, the Jets not only hope to improve their performance, but also aim to surprise everyone in the league. Adding such a talented wide receiver can turn the tide and give them the strength needed to fight for a playoff spot. This creates an interesting dynamic, as the Ravens now have to consider another strong team in their division and a potential rival in the final weeks of the season. Rivalries in the NFL are often intense, and this only amps up the adrenaline for fans. Finally, the question remains, how will the Ravens react to this new reality? With an opponent like the Jets strengthening their squad, the Ravens will need to elevate their game and show that they have what it takes to compete at the highest level. The expectation is that this trade will not only raise the level of competition, but also keep fans on the edge of their seats, cheering for every game. So, what do you think about this major loss for the Ravens? The absence of a superstar like Davante Adams certainly raises questions about the team's ability to stay competitive in a league that thrives on high-octane offenses. The trust in the current receivers is strong, yet the real test lies ahead. Will Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman step up when it matters most? With the rivalry in the AFC heating up and teams like the Jets making powerful moves, every game is bound to be filled with excitement and tension. As a Ravens fan, you know the stakes are high, and it will be fascinating to see how the team adapts to this new landscape. Can they find ways to innovate their offense without a big-name wide receiver? The coming weeks will be pivotal, and your insights are invaluable. Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you think the Ravens should navigate this season, and what adjustments do you expect to see? Together, let's follow every twist and turn of this thrilling journey.